Hi lovelies, welcome to Managing My Money with Rosa. Today we are going to stuff my low income savings challenge and money for my son's first car. If you're new here, my name is Rosa. My channel is all about my personal budgeting journey. It is about cash envelopes, sinking funds, savings challenges, how we stash our money, where we stash our money, but most importantly, why we stash our money. If any of that is of interest to you and you have not already, I'd really appreciate if you take a second, hit subscribe down below. If you are a subscriber, thank you so much for coming back and spending a little bit more of your time with me. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate it. And everyone, please take a second, smash that thumbs up button. All right, so this low income savings challenge, again, I said why we stash our money is very important to us. Let me do some counting real quick and then I'll pick back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that is my 20. All right, so why we stash our money, I said, was very important to us. We stash this money specifically for next year's holidays. I am just hitting everything and making all kinds of a mess. Next year's holidays means our Valentine's Day, our Christmas, our Thanksgiving. The only thing it doesn't, how funny, I think I might have said this. The only thing it doesn't count is our Christmas. Christmas is a separate fund, but this is getting ready for all of the things for next year. And this year was amazing. Absolutely love that this year we had all of those things fully funded. Thanksgiving, I had wanted $500 in there. We weren't close. I think we're at 2 something, but I just wanted extra in there so that if the price of things, it keeps going up. So I was thinking that it would be nice to have that much in there, but you know, sometimes it happens and sometimes it doesn't. So hopefully we have Thanksgiving covered. Typically that happens at our house. So that's why I was needing a little bit more money to make sure that it all was taken care of. But this why for us has been fantastic. Each of the holidays have $100 in them. So just trying to make sure that we were ready to go. All right, so last week we finished this one off. These are all $2. I'm gonna be real, I am not a huge colorer, so we are just going to, we'll use red, kind of go along with the pinkish red that's already on here. So I have what, 2 that I can shade in? Yeah, that's so me style. I'm not huge on coloring. So this one's gonna save us $50 when we are done with it. And 4 is not enough to make change. That's all right, maybe next week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ooh, and a 1. Ooh, and there was some 1s in here. Let's see what we have. Nope, only 2, so that gives me 3 for next week. And then a 5, so we need to go see if we can figure out which purple I picked. Did I pick the extra dark purple? I did. Maybe? Nope, I did not. These markers never agree. All right, let's try that again. Yes, much nicer. Trying to get them all to match. Sometimes I go matchy-matchy and sometimes they're all different colors. So we tried to do matchy-matchy. And then I would like a $5 bill. $5 bill. Which gives me 25 in here and a little bit extra. I know I still haven't cleaned it off. Oops. Hopefully I'll get to that soon. I keep forgetting. Once it goes in its envelope and I put it away, I forget, and I should probably leave it out. My goodness, and then it doesn't want to play nice and go back in its envelope, or back in the folder. Ooh, we get to do a ladybug. Yay! All right. So what blue color were we using on this one? I hope it was this one. Looks like it is. The blues are so funny. Yeah, they're so funny. All right. And then we need a black. Once I can get that in, get my ladybug noggin done. Oops. Very nice. So that was 4, 5, 10. 10. 5 and 1s. All right. Put that there. My whaley. Oh, do I have, ooh, maybe we get to do a blue whale. Yay! I get to do a blue whale. Sometimes it works nicely, sometimes it doesn't. All right. So I think this is the same color as them. Yep, go us. I have the cheap markers from Walmart. They never turn out the same colors that I am expecting them to. So yes, I'm getting excited over this fact that I'm picking the right color. Sorry. All right. And then 15, 18. So close to our 21, but not quite. Maybe we'll get to finish that one next week. That would be really nice. Ooh, a lion. So we get 2 lions. What colors? That looks like the orange. Yep, 1. I said 2 lions. For those of you that love coloring, I'm sorry, I don't. And then brown. I think we used the dark brown. We did. Go us. All right. Very nice. Yay. So moving along. This one's going to be really fast. It's only $14. Love it. And I could probably make change, but I think we have enough ones going into next week. Hopefully we won't need it and it'll be okay. And then our poor unicorns didn't get anything. Oh, and they're jumping out. You didn't see that. I accidentally hit it and they all jumped out. All right. So let's put this back in. These are all my finished challenges. And then this envelope is all of the cash for the challenges that we have completed. It's getting pretty full. We probably should make change, get rid of some of the bigger dollars in there and give me some extra large bills, but we'll do that another day. All right, so there is our low income savings challenge done. And now it is time for our savings challenge for our son's first car. So we are in the process of saving approximately $3,000 through here so that we can, actually I'm doing this all in the wrong order, so that we can add this $3,000 to the $2,000 that we have already saved for him and get hopefully a cheap, decent first car. I know that's getting more and more impossible, especially with just $5,000, but cross my fingers, wishful thinking. All right. So we do this one exactly like we did the other one. The only difference is it's done in $5 bills instead of $1 bills. So let me get some change. Oh, and there's more. Usually it's only $60, but I was able to pull an extra 20 from my check to go here. Yay! All right, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I missed something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's too much in my hands. 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. All right, let's put all of this away real quick. A 50 and a 20. Very nice. All right, so love that we have some extra here. My marker was in the way. You couldn't see it, but my marker was hiding over there in the way. All right. And I don't know if I said this or not on the other one. I don't remember, but this, the roll of the die, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The other one, my low income savings challenge, is set up by denominations on each of them. So it was really easy. These don't have denominations. These are month ones. So it's just wherever it lands, but I still do them in the same order, 1 through 6. I need something that is consistent across. And for my low income, it got $2 every time that rolled. Because we're doing this in 5s, it gets a $5 bill. Oops, sorry, that was extra loud. And it also helps me have, and I don't like it when they don't land flat. This just helps me stay somewhat organized and one less thing to have to remember kind of thing. All right, so we have a 5, one more, and a 5, yay. And then because these are done by months, I try to mix them up into a different order every time that they go back in here. All right. let's put this over here. This is all of our cash. So like we've already taken an extra 1,000 to the bank. So I know that we are over 1,000 into our $3,000 goal. Yay. All right. Come on. Can I get in here? I can. That is a total of 20. We can mark one off. Yay. And we are going to trade out a 20. So when I originally started this, I had some very cute $5 ones, which is why I did this in the denomination of $5. And I eventually, now I have these ones that are gnomes that I think are the most adorable things ever, but they're not in $5 increments. So this will save $150 once we finish the 4 suns, but it's going to take a while for us to do that. And it just... I'm trying to stay somewhat organized with where everything is on all of them. All right, so that's back in. So we have 15. Oh, score! Yay! All right, so we'll grab one of the 5s. We finished a challenge. We'll set that to the side. I'll put him away in a little bit. Yay! Sweet, sweet, sweet. And then I get a new gnome. He is up here. Ooh, July's gnome. I'm loving him. All right, 10. Is there a 10 on here? Oh, score, there is. I told you coloring isn't my jam. That's the reason I'm marking them off, because coloring just isn't my jam. So when it gets marked off, it goes behind, and any extra that can't mark something off would sit in the front. Again, trying to just keep myself somewhat organized, and I figure it was better than using the magnets, because there was really no point in having one more thing to figure out. All right, 5, 10, 15, 20. So we'll trade this out for a 20, which gives me 30. Nope, but I do have, these are in $20. So a 20, oh, that was close. They were stuck together. Whew. So 20 goes behind and a 10 goes in front. That just lets me know that I am $10 into the next letter. I've got another 10. My goodness, these are all just extra sticky today for some reason. All right, so what do we have? I need 45. 20, 30, 35, 40. Yay, 45. Just leave that open. That's my problem there. All right, so put my 10s there. Ooh, we're gonna make some change real quick. There's a 20, there's a 20, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40. All right, look at us go, $65 already. We're gonna save 110 when we get done. Yay, know me. Our leprechaun gnome. All right, 15. Let's see here. We have a 30, a 50, and a 25, so nothing much, but we are going to trade out for a 10. So there's 15 sitting on top of our May. Oh, it's garden stuff. Beautiful. And then last one, we have 20 here. Is that enough for an April blueberry? These are blueberries. Cute, cute, cute. 25, 25, 20. Yay! Score. But we are going to go ahead and trade out. And basically, I'm making change for next week so that I know that I have all of my 5s for next week without having to add more 5s to here. Yay! Look at us go. Lots of cute gnomes. Love them. All right, so this just slides into the envelope of, these are all of my done challenges. And then we need to 10s and 5s, 10s and 5s. All right, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Let's see if I can count all of this. So that's 15. 2, 4, 6, 8, 16, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. and 20. So 15, 16, 17, 18, 1,820. Yay! We are over halfway to our $3,000 goal. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I am going to have to up this though so that we can get this done sooner. So we're going to have to figure out where in the budget that we can rearrange all of this, but it'll happen and it'll work. And we will have our $3,000. If you have any questions or just want to say, hey, I'd love if you drop it in chat below. And I hope you have a great day. Bye, guys. Sorry, putting the markers away.